Hey, what's up, AJT Jungle? I hope you guys had a great weekend. We are off and running on Futures Monday. Tried to get this done earlier, but I was having some trouble with my recording software, and it was I don't even know what it was doing. But I had to go pick up my mom from Atlanta and just got back, so I'm gonna try to get this done. Go over our day. But first of all, you guys that want to join us in our futures trading, the best opportunity, the best prop firm that I like and that I can recommend is Take Profit Trader. They've got a great sale going on right now where it's 40% off all of the test accounts. And then after your initial test, there are no additional fees to get funded. Now, there's no time limit on how long it takes you to get there. So my suggestion is get some of these accounts, um, load up on them if you can. It's because as long as you have them, as long as you bought them under this special using the code, you're going to have this deal for life. Now, there are always things that happen, things out of our control that may cause us to lose, a performance paying account. Having another account ready to go to take its place is life changing. So with no additional fees, it makes a big difference, especially when you're going through that mindset of just losing an account. So I really recommend Take Profit Trader, not because of the special that they have, which is zero activation fees. You can get funded in 5 days. The test period is 5 days. After that, you can withdraw from day one. Okay, you can withdraw every day that you trade. There's no minimum days that you have to trade in order to withdraw. The only minimum days is in the test account. That's 5 days. Once you accomplish that, you get your profit paying account and you can withdraw from day one. Zero minimum days of profit. No waiting on payout windows. You can request every day. No maximum withdrawal amounts. Now you can trade up to 5 pro accounts at one time, meaning you can't trade 10 at one time. You can trade 5 at one time. Request your payout. Trade 5 more. Okay, the max amount of pro accounts you can have is 10. Okay, but you can only trade 5 at once. All right, so keep that in mind. But what I really, really love about them is they have live chat support, which is really, really hard to do to get somebody live on some of these prop firms. I mean, when I was trying to trade with Apex, you could not get anybody. You had to submit a ticket and hope it got answered at some point. But I love the live chat support. The best payout process in the industry. And they have a rewards program. A rewards program so that when you pass your test account, you get points. Every $1,000 you withdraw, every time you withdraw up to $1,000, you get points. You earn points. You earn points every time you purchase, your test account. Or every dollar that you spend, you get points. So you can't beat that. You can't. Nobody else does it. So I know I'm beating a dead horse. If you use code AJT66 at takeprofittrader.com, you will get these deals. All right, so let's take a look at what we did today. the live trading component of my program is not for you to try to copy my trades. It's for you to learn the process, learn the mindset. Okay, I can melt down with the best of them. But one thing you won't see me do is just blow up, is blow up my accounts. Okay, you won't see me do that. So, I get criticized all the time about, getting angry or getting mad. Who gives a damn? Okay, what you should be paying attention to is how do I work out of it? If it's so bad that I have to shut it down, I shut it down and walk away. If it's bad that I have to get out, take a walk, and come back, then that's what I do. I have a process to getting myself back into the swing of things. Okay, that's what's important. Who you are and how you act when you're going through this. Well, not so much how you act, how you respond. Because some of us act like plumb jackasses, and that's fine. But it's how you come out of that challenge, how you come out of that storm is what separates. That's the great separator between, successful traders and, traders that aren't successful. So looking at this today, I don't have the MACD on this chart anymore because honestly, it was frustrating the hell out of me. I could not see it. I couldn't tell when the histogram, the bars were getting shorter. The moves were so subtle it was hard to tell. So I put it over here on this Thinkorswim chart because it's got the color coded, easy to see, easy to read. So this is where I'm going to be looking at it over here. And once I see this, it's going to help me determine my trades. Now, again, guys, I use 3 things to help me determine and build my trade plan. All right, I use the MACD, and know it's a lagging indicator. I use Bollinger Bands, which again are a lagging indicator. Most indicators are. And I use the linear regression channel, which you see here on the 5-minute chart and the 60-minute chart. And if you look close enough, you will see that price action reacts to these inside these linear regression channels. That's why I use them as reversal points and profit targets. Okay, but this doesn't tell you that the trade is going to work. You got to put everything together. Okay, I do have the RSI down here just as a reference, but I don't use it to make any decisions. If a short comes in and we're below 20, I'm not going to say we're below 20 on the RSI, I'm not going to short it. No. I'm looking at these 3 elements, the 3 elements that I told you about, and I'm going to incorporate the best indicator known to man. Price action. If the price action is telling me one thing and all my lagging indicators are telling me that, hey, this is likely going to happen because of what happened here in the near past, then I'm going to take the trade. Now, does it work out all the time? No. Sometimes I'm early. You can't try to pick and choose when you're early and when you're not. If it sets up and triggers, you take the trade. It's just that simple. Over here, I was a little bit aggressive. I was trying to time the change of the guard, so to speak. When you start to see these, let's go back. I'm gonna have to take this back to last night or early this morning. So this is what we're looking at here. We're around 7 o'clock. You can see what I'm trying to do here. I see these get darker, which means they're getting shorter, and the MACD and signal line are getting closer together. So I'm anticipating a cross under the zero line. If we get a cross under the zero line, I'm taking it long, and that's my trigger to go long. So I kind of, took it, and we were bouncing off of the linear regression channel, as you can see here. So I had my definitive stop, and I didn't have to stop out on these two. I didn't have to, but I did. I stuck to it because I knew when I got the big move, I didn't want to be down, and then this big move just breaks me back even. This huge move I traded took care of this right here. It took care of it, and it normally does. Now here we get to the top. We're running into, these are the linear regression channels. We're running into them. Here we had a little pause here. We bounced. When we rejected off this, I entered. Okay, and we covered, re-entered, and covered all the way back down. And you can see, here's the cross up here. We're starting to slow down. Here's the cross up here. And this was a strong move, the big sell. Okay, now look at what's happening here. These are getting darker and shorter. That means the signal line and the MACD line are getting closer together. They're looking to cross. These are only going to get but so far away from each other before they start to converge again. So here, we're bouncing off of the linear regression channel, which is what I marked here. And, we're getting the bounce. So we bought and covered up here. Now, we were going into lunch. I didn't want to get in this. You can see we started going sideways. We did make another little move up, 5 or 6 points, maybe 7. But again, I was gone. I probably would have tried to trade this and got a little bit out of this, but that's about it. And we use this process every day, and it's all a matter of being disciplined and waiting for the setup to happen. That's all that needs to be done. Be disciplined and wait for the setups to happen, and you can make it. Now I'm going to show you, I'm going to release something here in a couple of days that you can use to help you get to that point if you're struggling. If you can't seem to get out of your own way. You follow this person, you follow that person, you achieve a level of success, albeit brief. You can't seem to keep things together. Okay, I got something for you, and it is coming, so stay tuned for that. But you guys have a great rest of the evening, and I'll catch you tomorrow in the jungle.